Get your resolutions ready, movie fans. It's our last watch list before 2024. We've got to send out 2023 with a bang. The drama of The Turning Point is something you can find in pretty much every genre, but romance, science fiction, and comedy are examples we have today. Success happens in the blink of an eye for Tim Robbins in The Hudsucker Proxy. He plays a recent college graduate made president of Hudsucker Industries to keep the company's board members in control. But the joke is on them. What they take for stupidity is actually Robbins' own shade of genius. From the beginning, the whole movie, a complete laugh riot, builds to the final second of 1958. The best line is when his predecessor throws himself out a very high window. One board member says every step he took was a step up, except of course his last. Next, there are lots of swings and lots of misses on the way to the front in Snowpiercer. In a climate-altered reality, the only people left are those on a giant train constantly in motion as to not freeze. Those on board are broken up into upper and lower class, and all the cars in between represent areas of life the two are forced to share or not share. A rebellion starting in the back of the train and stretching to the front is a reaction to the cruelty any tiered society has. New Year's is extra significant to them because this kind of life, always in motion, would correlate time and location. In response to being told everyone has their preordained position, Chris Evans has my favorite line. He says, "That's what people in the best place say to people in the worst place." And last but not least, Hilary Swank leads an all-star cast on New Year's Eve. In fact, you're about to see all the familiar faces. This is a bunch of different stories with topics ranging from love to parenting to work to end of life. But it all takes place in New York in the last 24 hours of the year. Director Gary Marshall knows how to make a feel-good movie. Now, whether it's art or not is not for me to say. The best line is the perfect description of New Year's Eve: hope and a great party. And here's where you can stream this week's choices. The Hudsucker Proxy is free with ads on Tubi. You can find Snowpiercer on Netflix, and New Year's Eve is streaming on Max. That's this week's watch list. For more of my movie suggestions, hit up our spot on WCBI.com. I'll be back in the new year with many more. Until then, as always, leave the criticism, take the cannoli.